Good morning, everybody, and we're kind of dark, aren't we? What's going on here? We're a little bit dark. Well, welcome to the not-so-dark room here at Reflex UT. It's time to go live. It's, well, the early morning here, and we're ready to go with our first matchup. It's going to be KR.DE versus Pain. If you're wondering why Rel is missing, is because he's in the back of the room, passed out. Who are you, my friend? Introduce yourself to the stream.
I'm Mohawk, currently playing for Link at the event.
Mm-hmm. How's everything going, Mohawk? You haven't been here in a while, actually.
Nah, yeah. I missed one or two events.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to come back to the Reflex because it was just so good, whether it was pick-up team, my full team or not.
Okay, fair enough. How's your performance been so far?
It's been good, but we've just got really unlucky. I mean, 3-2 loss to PNP and a 3-2 loss to Epsilon.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, how did that generally go, though? Because we are already gone away. How did everything go inside the matches? Like, what was were there any problems within the team? Were there any?
The both games we lost on the second S&D. We had S&D lockdown both times, and well, I've never played it in my life.
Okay, fair enough. No, overall, though, I'm actually kind of looking through. Yesterday, after the matches, I kind of went through all the statistics of all the what I considered to be the top 7 teams. So I went through the statistics of Epsilon, I went through the stats of Apex, Western Walls, PMP, Mythics, Yin, Dragons, and Lowland Lions in general. And overall, I was kind of looking through, and it would appear that Apex has not dropped a single map at all in this entire tournament so far. So it's all looking very interesting on their side.
Yeah, they've been playing absolutely ridiculous. I mean, give Mythics a hammering last night. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Exactly. Like they've played Lockdown twice so far, CTF Lockdown,
yeah.
And in total, in those 2 plays, they've capped 11 flags. So it's 2 maps, 11 flags in total, and they've only been counter capped 3 times out of those 11.
It's ridiculous.
That's absolutely ridiculous. If we could let's say Mythics for example, they've played Lockdown 3 times now.
Yeah.
They've clapped 14 times with 5 counters out of that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So it already, like, for every single flag they've capped, every single counter cap they've had, they capped 2.8 times.
Yeah.
So it's already looking quite interesting on that one. But we're going to enter this game. It's KR versus Pain, but we cannot just ride on the statistics of Apex all the time, so we have to go into this one. We're going to be starting off with CTF here on Arcaden. We're going to be going on towards the Pain side here. Of course, Pain comes out with Alonso, Method, Goobs, and Stacks, while the KR comes out with Royal, Dezina, Nero, and Artix. What can you tell me about KR?
I actually don't know too much about KR. What's the game? I've seen roleplay. It's not too bad actually. He's quite good online. I've not heard of the KR guys though, to be honest. It'll be interesting to watch this.
Very succinct indeed. So ready to go here. Let's see how Pain is actually going to rip themselves through this mess. Let's get himself a nice little return. And Arcaden, of course, is rather interesting because you need to push all the way half up through this map before you can actually make an attempt for the scap. Methods will be on this defense. Stacks will be trying to pick up those flags. Alonso with the roaming around the back, no doubt. And let's see here, Goobs will be going through IKEA and trying to get in towards that bar area through the short. So we'll see how this is going to come together. Overall, though, he's doing quite nice, even though the stun is not going to help much. However, not dying in that particular situation is going to make sure that he'll survive towards the next stage of the game. Still, though, how DZS is going to go through this? They've already touched the flag once.
Yeah.
So that is...
Well, they want to get advantage, right? If they got the good side, they would need at least a 2-flag lead, I should say.
Well, especially now with Method sitting on towards that flag like this.
Yeah.
He's got like a lot of good defensive, can sit behind this box here. The problem is he's going to need to watch out that the runner that's going to go inside or these back steps does not actually fumble it.
Is that 4 down? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but one's recently spawned.
And it's going to give him Pain the ability to move up. Method's all the way up. There we go. Finds himself Royal. Very nicely done. We'll be able to lock him down. The rest of his team on the verge. I'm actually quite surprised that they haven't tried to run the flag yet, even though they're 4 down for a bit.
It took quite a long time to set up and get the flag. I think they got a split spawn. Someone spawned up top, escalators, and the rest spawned back bar.
Methods will take the short route here. needs to get this cross going. Will not be the case. There will be some shooting from the high ground. Zina on the two-piece, getting himself out of that situation. Goop, but the flag is still on the ground, and it's still in a kind of interesting situation. Goop is just trying to go for the rotate. Stacks already there, trying to shut down the flag, but it's not enough time, and he is going to have to drop it down. Stacks on the high ground is down. Goop's in the crossfire. Pain will have to go back towards the drawing board. Oh dear.
Oh.
I've just been told by some of my followers on Twitter that Rel needs a potted plant due to certain things that happened at Reflex GT7.
Yeah.
We all remember that, I think.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I can't hear my co-host very well, by the way. In the meantime, though, Memphis, again, Pain has been on the offensive throughout this series, constantly trying to push forward, even though they have only touched the flag once. You can say the same thing about KR as well. The German team have been doing the same thing, but Pain, in the meantime, with the, on the back of that four-piece, nicely done, on the back of that four-piece, have been able to push up every single time. And now Memphis is back in the base and have this on pretty much on lockdown. He's died only once inside this particular area, and it was quickly taking advantage of with a flag run, but Goop's is already in that position to take it back. 1 minute and 17 seconds on the clock, still 0 caps on the board.
Yeah, Memphis is just going to do a hold and roll here. They're on the bad side. They know they will want to draw at least. And they advance on the good side. Oh, that was a good shot on there.
Let's see how this basing is going to end.
He was just waiting out. He's playing for the counter.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong button. But yeah, look at this. They're all inside, trying to buy as much time as possible. They're not even trying to push out, even though a single three-piece would probably rip them apart. Even though Alonso gets himself a nice double, we have ourselves a possible flag run going on. There is Royal is on the move. Is he going to be fast enough, or is Goobs good? Yeah, he is going to be able to intercept. And with 30 seconds on the clock, with the flag being returned, the last KR last-ditch attempt to actually make something out of this. Ooh, even though Stacks is on the flag with 17 seconds to go, this could be a cap, because it does look like KR was overextending a little bit there. Yeah, they made a big mistake. And with only 9 seconds on the clock, Pain managed to get themselves a cap here.
That was a good last-minute cap from Pain.
It's a big mistake from KR, is what
yeah,
that was.
very big mistake.
Overextending themselves significantly, allowing Pain to make that cap. They must be slapping themselves on the head. They could have forced off a tie there.
I think KR just got a bit too aggressive in the last seconds of the game when they didn't need to.
Well, we're switching over towards KR this time around. Let's see what they can do. They are on this side here where Pain just started off. Methods once again on that defensive, who will be sitting inside that bar, will be taking up the offensive. As Goobs, as usual, with the SMG trying to rush in. Royal SN, actually MP7 Defender inside of the IKEA area. Interesting idea.
I think Royal's just going to go for the flank here. I think that they might be set in the mid-map and he's going to run it back. Oh, paid by Goobs there. This is looking to be a cap here. Yeah, this is a definite cap.
Yeah, this should be a cap. Nice.
That was great play by Goobs and good support from his team there.
Zina tries to fall back towards the drawing board. There they are. Let's see if we can find Nero, who's on the inside, is needing to get this crossbow. He Stacks on the high ground, needs to watch out. Nicely picked up. Is actually choking these shots, and Nero is going to be dropped for his troubles.
3 down.
And this is going to be... This should be a cap again from, well, at least Pain being given the ability to push up again.
Gone huge there for his team.
All right, getting himself 3 back-to-back. And even though he's 17-8 right now, picking up 3 kills in the last few seconds. On the other hand, when we're looking over towards the KR side, not too good at all. Arctic's still only on single digits, 8-13 right there.
Yeah, they don't seem to be doing the right thing. So yeah, They're not working together. They're just running out separately. Not waiting for.
They were doing quite well
That-
actually in
that
the first half, but as soon as they messed up that
Yeah,
that last second strat, it's been going downhill for them.
Yeah. Three down here.
Could be another push. There we go. Methods once again clutching it out.
I think they spawn up top escalators. Oh no, bottom glass. That's a great shot with the Xena.
There.
That's how you pronounce it.
Xena could be able to do this. Nero in the support, needs to run it out, has an ACR with Slayer of Hand. Can we see an intercept here from one of the Pain players?
Yes.
Not going to be enough time! Beautifully done. 1-1.
Currently 2-1 overall.
There's Methods once again. Is he actually top scoring here for Pain? I think no, he's actually third, but he's been very consistent. Very low deaths from the board. 16-9. Let's see if DZS or the KR lineup can actually continue their little push they've got going on here.
Oh,
Ooh-ah.
joking. That was great from his teammate to clean up from though.
Very, very happy play there. Let's see how this is going to continue on.
Memphis and Alonso are just locking down the map by themselves. It's,
Yeah.
they are really struggling to get map control.
Methods actually. Ooh, well, Nero's kind of looking forward to it, but he needs a little bit of
He's
support.
going to wait to get at least 2 or 3 down.
Yeah, there's no support in the middle of the wall. There is somebody on the high ground, but Stack's already taken him down. It was actually Artix. Goobs taking out the Xena. Yeah, Nero is going to have a. Nero is going to have to play that fiddle while Arcaden burns.
Oh, he's been tagged by a grenade.
Yeah,
I don't know he's there.
Yeah. The call will come out, and now he will have another one to his rear. Methods once again in that defensive. Even though he has not been top scoring so far, Methods really being the player to look out for in this match, being extremely consistent throughout defending the base.
Yeah,
Whether or not he's on the attacking order.
Definitely playing the holding role.
Oh, wow. Pop goes the Weasel. Fine dropping stacks there, but took him a little bit too long on that in that regard.
You shouldn't see too many people pushing through those doors, so I don't know why he's doing them. Although there are stuns coming through. But I reckon he'll go on top ledge.
As on the other side of the bracket, Furiko Yin is actually in the lower part as well, meeting LSF Esports Delta. That's a mouthful.
Yeah. If
The winner of that will be playing against that team which is currently playing as well. Would not be surprised if Yin be able to pick that up. It's quite surprising to see Yin already in the lower bracket on day 2 of this tournament. However, they're not out just yet. The winner versus that team will move on versus a Link at 12:30, as the winner bracket is effectively mostly played, with the winner bracket final being played at 1:45 with Western World versus Apex Pro. I don't think Apex would have too much issue picking that one up.
No, definitely not. No, they're playing great together. Swanee's just naturally played well with them.
As A-Pain will pick up here at map number 1 on Arcade, and let's move on towards Search and Destroy on Carbon. As it would appear Rel is awake-ish.
Looks like a zombie.
Yeah, he's still drunk. Yeah, he's making those.
He was struggling to walk this morning in the hotel room.
Yeah, I heard he woke up and the first thing he said was, "You're all shit at COD."
Yeah, he did.
Apparently, that's the first thing he
"Why am I
said.
the best player here?"
Which is funny for a guy who hasn't played for like 7 lands in a row. But yeah, we're about to get underway here. We're going to go to map number 2 on Carbon. Your opinion of Carbon?
I actually like Carbon. I think it's a really good map. It's quite a few rushes you can do here.
Really?
I think it's quite balanced, to be honest, because you can get into speed quite quick on attack.
Well, you have to move down about halfway through if you're attacking, and then you actually start to get your picks off, which is rather interesting. We'll try to keep an eye onto that. So far, though, Carbon has not been played too much in that upper bracket. I see it once here from Mythics. PMP has played it. I think Epsilon. Has Epsilon played it? Yeah, Epsilon has played it once.
Yeah, they played it against us, I think. They beat us 4-1, I believe.
And Dragons have played it. So that's the only teams in the upper bracket that have still played that particular map. They'll be moving on towards the middle bracket as well. So we'll have to see how that is going to pan out within the grand scheme.